Wow, I can't jump on an end rod to save my life. I'm dumb.
You did it though.
Okay.
That didn't work.
No, it didn't. I was holding shift, and Netherite's knockback resistance is magical. Anyway, hello and welcome back, peoples of the interwebs. I don't know when I started saying that or why I started saying that, but I did, and now it's a thing. Welcome back to the beautiful, beautiful island. And I'm joined by Not Bubbles.
I'm here.
He is here. He can you say something in a normal volume?
I'm here and I
Okay.
am ready to kill you.
Oh, really? Really? I see how it is. And Corey is right there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, this is pretty much my life now. In case
How do
anyone
I
was wondering.
How do I sound now, Rufus? Okay. Ow, what the?
Better.
Rufus! Rufus, what the heck?
You sound better.
He's just absolutely going ham on me.
Alright.
Hey, you do sound way better.
Yeah,
Do I
you
sound
really
like
do.
way, way better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop.
There's a reason I put the chest plate on.
That went right through you. Why are you shooting me?
I actually was trying to hit him, but you were in the way. Whew, that was close, actually.
I don't know why we're doing this.
Because we always do this.
Yeah! Smooth!
Smooth.
Don't you love it when you don't... When your Elytra just doesn't deploy? Yeah, that was great.
Wow.
Yeah. We should just stay up here. Oh, you're doing a...
Alright, anyway.
Okay, wow.
Wow, you survived that?
No, he didn't. He fell.
No,
You're gonna
I
have to
didn't.
go down.
Why are you teleporting to him?
Yeah, I'm up here.
Teleport to
You
me.
I would probably survive.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've already had 2 deaths. It's over there. Yeah, go and get it. We've already had 2 deaths, and the stream's barely begun. Anyway, so last time we ended off without a roof on this building, and from this angle, it looks alright, right?
It looks like it's done. I
Yeah.
had walked on and I was like, it's done. And then I went inside and then I went around the back and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, it's
yeah.
still
Listen.
And then we walk inside, and like, it's very airy and open concept, okay?
Okay, listen. Okay, listen.
very
Nobody
airy and
cares.
open concept.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this, but nobody cares because today we got a freaking cave snapshot that is actually cave generation.
I am aware
Pog.
of that.
Can we get a pog in the chat?
Well, if anyone was in the chat.
When they do show up.
Anyway, I really like... I was concerned that the Dark Prismarine choice would be not a great choice, but I really
it looks
think
pretty
it
good.
looks... It pulls it off really well.
Although those windows are not very windowy.
Not yet.
Ow!
I have glass
Alright.
bottles now.
I feel better now.
I don't know what
My
this...
ego has been restored now.
I didn't even. Oh,
He
you
didn't
know
even
why?
kill
Where's his
you.
head?
He
Where's his
didn't
head?
even kill you. You know that,
Do I
right?
get his head?
Sure.
Where's his head?
He didn't even kill you. You killed yourself twice.
Yeah, you killed yourself. I didn't. e-
The second one really doesn't count.
I wasn't trying to kill. I didn't like really try to kill
Ryan, I
you.
think. I don't know.
You
Probably
didn't really
not.
try to kill me, bro. You like I was on half a heart like the whole
That's
time.
not fine. Those are
The only reason I
fine.
died from that fall is because I like had no health.
And we can see that he
It's
carries
nothing
quartz with
personal,
him.
It was just business.
Well, that's because
okay?
I was building quartz and I never fixed it.
Yeah.
Nothing personal. It was just business.
Okay. It was just business. Anyway, I
feel like I had more stuff in my inventory, but I don't know.
I have
Oh.
5 emeralds, a piece of scaffolding, and 14 dark oak logs.
I think those are all yours.
No, but I'll take them anyway. And I don't know. Here's an arrow.
Yeah, actually, I have enough arrows.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have. I only need one.
Okay. So yeah, this roof took 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I can see you. You're not being slick or anything. He really is like he's out for blood at the moment.
Yes.
I don't.
Ooh, that was
I'm just
bad.
trying to shoot a moving target.
Phew.
And I'm not really good at.
Ooh.
Wow, you did you really just do that?
Me? Hi, you can't hit me.
I'm great at shooting things.
Why are you trying to hit me?
Just for the sake of it. Why? Why? That went right through you. Okay.
You kind of dog water at the. No, I'm just kidding.
Slash ban.
Bro, no!
Ooh, slash kill is a thing, right? Okay.
Please don't. I'm literally flying over everything. My stuff would like explode over the entire city. It would not be fun to pick up.
Yeah, no. We don't use commands. Anyway,
Except for TP.
I did.
It's just my hand slips every time.
I did a dum dum. My world difficulty was not locked.
Did you lock it?
It is now. I play on
What is it
hard.
locked on?
It's hard. And so I went to turn my game sound back on because I had to go to the thing that makes noise, whatever it's called. And instead of clicking the music and sounds tab, I clicked above it and hit the difficulty. And yeah, rip the piglin there. I think that was evil waddles. And then
I really wish that was regular waddles.
the two zombies and the villager breeder. And I think I had like a slime, a magma cube, and I don't know. Oh, and the zombie over at the iron farm. So yeah, that was smart of me. 98 streams, and I never did that.
Yo. Wait, I thought this is the 99th stream.
It is, but
okay.
that was before the stream started.
Oh. Where's the food?
Wait, this zombie was not loaded, therefore he survived. Beautiful. So
Actually,
that's.
so the ones over at the iron farm should be fine then.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the one at the iron farm is fine. It's just the one over. All the ones on the main island are not fine.
Yo.
It's an F. Anyway, to get onto the snapshot that was released, an extra 128 blocks of building. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do. Like at 328, whatever it is, blocks. You know, I think it's actually just not that because they added negative Y, which is just dumb.
I haven't even tried it yet. I really want to see that new cave generation. I've just seen videos and I'm like, holy crap, it looks so beautiful.
But like, I think they're gonna adjust it so that 0Y is at bedrock level again.
I don't think so. I really don't.
I think so.
Here's why. Here's my theory about this. You know, I think
it's
they're gonna have...
literally just writing code to adjust all the numbers of things.
But here's the thing though. I think that they'll keep the negatives because that'll make it easier to know when you get into the Warden Skulk biome or whatever. Because I think that's gonna be like at the very, very
true.
deep,
I guess that would be the only
world.
reason to do that.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like that realm is gonna be where that biome will spawn, and then that way it'll be like much easier to know. Okay, like once you dip into the negatives, you can get into the Warden area.
Hello, South.
So, yeah, South, what's up?
We've already had 3 deaths.
I completely wrecked Rufus, just so you know. I did not die at all.
After he fell off the tower twice.
No, actually, no. Actually,
I have a question. About this building right in front of you. You know, the brewery building.
I wasn't even going for you. I was.
No, you were.
inventory. No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
in my
Okay.
inventory.
Okay. Children, behave yourself.
Get out.
Anyway,
that snapshot is beautiful.
it is, but for these dormer windows, one blackstone thick or two blackstone thick. There's both. Both of them are right there.
Wait, what? What am I looking at?
Yeah, on this beautiful prismarine dark blackstone, whatever it's called, roof.
This
Look
thing?
at it. Look at it right there. One or two wide on the dormer windows.
You gotta speak English, man.
Okay, so you see those things that jut out at the side of the roof? Yeah,
Yes.
those things. There's one with one blackstone wide at the end and one with two. Which one looks better?
Dude, you can't even tell.
Not enough to point it out. And the only reason I'd do two is so it matches with all the other outlines.
I gotta see it from like a different angle.
Also, apparently I didn't put buttons there.
I'm gonna say, I think I like one.
So you like the... Yeah, okay.
I think I like one.
I think so too, because with two, it just takes away too much of the dark prismarine color.
Yeah, whatever you said there, that was smart, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Alright, on today's episode of Bottom Gear, I build something new, Not Bubbles gathers materials, and Corey freaking dies. That's a quote from
Wow.
South.
That's perfect.
It is perfect.
Wow, South.
Uh,
I thought when there was
It's
the whole
not
thing where you wanted to be
wrong.
my favorite, but like dang,
yeah,
you
Corey,
really just don't
Corey's
want to be
a
my favorite.
Corey's a bad parent. You know,
He's
parents
just
don't
out here,
pick
like,
favorites.
Kind of be in dog water, and it's just kind of it hurts, you know. It's like
Dog
bro,
water as an insult.
Yeah, fam.
Alright, I'm gonna put some things away because they don't need to be in my inventory anymore. And we're gonna actually grab some buttons.
Yeah, no, it's 100% one. Now that I look at it from the top, it's definitely one.
I don't know. You
I'm
must
gonna go
be
check your
carrying
iron
bone
farm
meal.
and see if there's like a thing over there.
Okay. Now
It's really not like you're gonna ever use all the iron that you have already, and it doesn't matter. But
you never know. It may go like Mumbo and build everything out of iron. He says, "Love you, Corey."
he is still here. The zombie's still here.
Yeah. South says,
With the
"Love
slime
you."
hat. I heard that. Yeah. So the zombie
Mhm.
with the slime hat is still here, along with all the villagers.
Okay.
So I think it's just stuff that was loaded.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Not Bubbles. Do you remember when I said that, or like 3 minutes ago?
Said what?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
What was that
Where are all
noise
your
for?
mushrooms?
Probably in a shulker box that I carry
They're all
around.
Gray ones. I found red ones.
I see.
Oh.
Give me
You're
a
not.
minute.
You're not Zach's.
no.
No, he looks better.
You stared at me for like a solid 3 minutes before realizing that.
Yes.
I'm just killing the zombies that spawn on this new
Dude,
build.
your enchantment room needs more light. That's like the second time I've seen a mob in there.
I'm not surprised. Alright, I'm going... Instead of scaffolding, just spam rockets. Even though both of them are ridiculously cheap. They're just a random piece of scaffolding? Okay.
Probably me.
No, it was me when I was building this beautiful monstrosity. Right. Why don't I have... Okay.
Oh.
Do you want an
Yeah.
ender chest?
Yes, you have my ender chest. I was about ready looking for it.
Thank you.
Get wrecked!
What were we looking for?
Brown mushrooms.
I have 42 in there. You grow a big mushroom, you use fortune axe, make all the mushrooms.
I don't need very many.
Okay. And you're making random noises, but that's not new.
I almost just blew up your mountain with a creeper.
Um,
I decided
yeah.
against it.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
I've literally never done that.
I know.
Yes, he has.
No, I have
Blown
not.
up part of his
Not
mountain.
his mountain.
Yeah, you kind
Blown
of
up
blew
part
up
of his
my
mountain.
house.
Not the okay.
That
but not
house
the
that's
mountain.
on the side of the mountain.
Listen.
Okay. Do you...
There's a witch.
Where? Oh, there is a witch.
Got it.
There's green boom boom boys.
Yeah, I don't care about this.
All right, we're gonna go and do what we're actually going to do this time around on this exciting. What am I gonna do for episode 100?
We're gonna kill 100 Ender Dragons. I think we already said this last time.
Okay, Corey is
He's
gonna kill
committing to
100 Ender Dragons.
I just want to let you know that I'm not gonna be there for the whole stream. I actually have a appointment.
Oh, okay.
But that's a joke, by the way. But
I'm
you have
aware.
fun with the
Come on,
100
Corey.
100 dragons.
When are
That's
we?
fun, I think.
Today's Wednesday, so that's the 100th. When are we actually going to do
I
it?
asked this last time.
So,
and he wouldn't answer
okay,
me.
Are we
so-
gonna do it on
If he
Saturday?
does, then
I
we'll see who's the favorite.
think it will be Saturday because
Yeah, you're the favorite, Rufus.
that'll make, well, obviously, duh. I mean, no, I have no favorites.
Wow, frick me.
I think it'll be Saturday
No, we should make it for sure, because then people know.
because Monday it would be a late stream and a short stream, and we can't
What
do
was
that.
that? Was that a llama? What was that noise?
What was that noise?
Oh, it was hideous.
Maybe
I
it
heard,
was a
like, the weirdest
skeleton
noise.
horse.
No, that was like,
Corey's hearing things.
oh, whoa, it's here again. What is this?
I don't know what
What is that sound?
what sound.
Oh, it's you got a Strider in this thing. Oh, they
Oh
sound so
yes, yes. He is named Aragorn.
weird. Oh,
The only appropriate name for a
it
strider.
really does not. Oh.
Anyway,
So when you redesign this whole building, are you going to redesign actually the quartz brick?
I'm not redesigning the whole building. I put the shell around it, and the interior has to be done when the shell's complete.
Oh, cool.
And the quartz brick is not going to stay.
Thank goodness.
Anyway,
Although I will be honest though, I saw a build recently on a stream that was made like almost entirely of quartz brick, and it was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like it was such a good build, and I was
Alright.
like, dang, I gotta revise my hatred of quartz brick.
Not Bubbles. What are you up to?
Making things.
Okay,
Yo,
I'm removing sand.
Oh, I'm good at that.
I know.
I'm not good at clicking buttons though.
Click
Trying to
buttons
open a
better.
Tab, and I keep opening up a different tab. I'm not
Today
good
is
at clicking.
Wednesday. It is Wednesday,
it is Wednesday, my dudes.
which means I have one more shift, and then I can have a day off. Magic. Not Bubbles has 2 more shifts, but then he gets 2 days off in a row. Because he works a proper job. Not to say retail isn't a proper job, it just has interesting hours. Isn't that right?
Yes, very interesting hours.
Hey, on Monday I'm working a 6 to 2. I'm aware of that, South. I don't have torches, though, and I don't want to use that torches. I prefer doing this
Oh.
because it inflates my statistics. Oops,
How many
items.
times have you died?
78, I believe.
Wow. Gotta pump those numbers up.
75.
Oh.
So I've
okay.
died 75 times, and yeah.
Why? Oh, my Elytra is just failing left and right. This really is not
I
ideal.
Think it's user error, if
It
I'm gonna
really
be
is
honest.
not. I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm
I'm
being
really-
honest, I really think it is.
I'm actually being honest, and that opinion is dog water, and
Oh.
it is. It's no, it's not user error in the slightest.
So apparently dog water is his new thing.
It's not. I just saw some streamers use it, and I appropriate language like left and right.
Oh, he does.
It's how you stay hip with the kids. You know,
We need a new thumbnail.
we really do. One that has me and Rufus in it.
Dude.
So we need
Dude.
to have one ready for episode 100.
February 20th, 2020. Do you know what that date is?
February 20th, 2020. I
Yes.
mean 2020.
Yes.
Nobody says 2020. Everyone's 2020.
Dude. No. Those are not that
Like,
that
the whole
number
2000
is
thing-
cursed.
The whole 2000 thing is like that's like so 2000s. We don't say that anymore. Anyway,
Okay.
Do February 20th? No, I don't.
Does anyone know what that date
that
was?
beginning? Is that episode 1?
Yes.
Wait, this
Yes, it
is-
was.
Really?
So we're gonna have 100 episodes. We're actually gonna have about 102 or 103 episodes in a year.
Dude, but then we have to wait. We gotta wait till February 20th and do the final episode then. What day does that fall on?
The final episode. No. February
Not final episode,
20th is in
100th
10
episode.
days. So
Yeah, we could take a
I
hiatus
think
and spawn all the 100 end dragons that we're gonna fight at the same time.
No, you just do 99 point.
we
Huh.
could, but like they've waited 99 streams.
Yeah, I guess so.
They've actually waited 100. By the way, this is actually the 100th Minecraft stream. If you count 19 3/4.
Why do we have a weird...
Because of Harry Potter.
Because of Harry Potter. Also, even though I've not read any of the books or watched any of the movies.
Not of Harry Potter, he's meaning something else.
No,
I just
No.
have to clarify.
no, I haven't seen any Harry Potter movies or read the books.
No, yes, you have. You've read the books.
No, I
I thought you
haven't.
read the books a ton.
No,
What?
the Lord of the Rings.
You've
I've
never read the
I've
Harry
read the
Potter
Lord of the
books?
Rings many
Holy crap.
times. Yep.
You're such a... Oh, gosh. Dude.
You
the
didn't
Harry
know
Potter
that about me?
slaps. I thought that you did the same thing with Lord of the Rings that you did with Harry Potter. You like read it a ton, but you were like, no, I've never seen the movies. And I'm like, bro, the movies are
No.
so good. But you
No.
actually never even read the books?
Nope.
That's kind of dog water. Like, bruh.
Yes. Anyway.
Can I get an F in the chat for him never having read or seen any of the Harry Potter books or movies?
You could. What was I saying? 19 3/4 is the episode where I designed the tower, which turned out
Why would
differently
you reference
anyway.
Harry Potter if you've never seen it or read it?
Because I knew it was a Harry Potter reference.
You can't.
Does
no.
does that irritate you?
Yeah, it does. It really does. You're appropriating my fandom. No, I'm kidding.
Not Bubbles has read the books though, right?
He has. He's fine.
Yes,
He's
I
seen the
have.
movies too.
I see.
Although I don't think you do. You're not a huge fan of them, are you?
The book's really good.
The books are really good.
So apparently, I have to read the Harry Potter books eventually.
Yes.
I mean, it could be worse. I could be one of those certain people who haven't seen Star Wars and refuse to, despite being alive for almost the entire run of Star Wars. Do you know who I'm referencing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of funny. But people are
Yo.
stubborn. I know because I'm one of them. Anyway, I'm almost done removing sand, and then we have to go and remove water, and then we can remove sand again.
Wait. Before we move topics, do me a favor. Don't watch the Harry Potter movies until you've read the books,
Okay.
because the books are way better. Movies are good. You should watch them, but only after you've read the books.
I mean, that's how I felt about Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
The movies. They're
The movies
epic,
slap. They're so good.
but like
But
the books.
the book hits different.
I did start reading the Book of Lost Tales. I think that's volume
really?
1.
Have you read the Silmarillion?
Yes, a while ago.
Okay, good. Okay.
It was
The Book of Lost Tales is hard
Interesting.
because it's not really like that's not really like a story. It's just more of like it's more of like a collection of short stories with a bunch of forewords that tell you what the short stories are about.
yes. Um yeah, I mean it's just a book of tales set in the universe of the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I think there's only one more wall to remove. Anyway,
Have you read the Hunger Games series?
I think I've read one of them.
Bruh.
I also haven't seen those movies though.
The books are better. Movies are actually really good though.
You mean
they're
watching
pretty good.
Jennifer Lawrence as what, Katniss isn't your favorite movie?
So the first movie is I actually really like it because of the sound editing. The guy who did the sound editing in the first movie is a legend. It's so good. But the story is not the same, and they kind of butcher the ending a little bit. It's not like terrible, but it's not the greatest. Okay, then the second movie, Catching Fire. I reference that movie all the time because it's one of those very few movies that nails the book entirely. I told this to my father and he did this. He skipped the second book entirely because I said literally the movie covers the entirety of the second book so well that you could read the first book, and this is what he did. He read the first book, watched the second movie, and then read the third book, and he got he didn't miss a thing because there's like literally nothing that isn't covered in the second movie. It's flawless. It's so good. And then
Okay.
the last two movies are in two parts or whatever. The third book or whatever, and that's okay. It's by the same director who did Kitchen Fire, and he follows it kind of like to the letter, but not really.
So
And it's
there's
all
how
right.
many movies?
There's four.
Wow, I did not think there were that many.
There's one. There's the first, the second, and then there's part one and part two because they have to do that because it's a young adult series. Yeah.
They went all Hobbit on them.
No, don't.
That was my favorite
Hobbit.
trilogy of movies ever.
Uh,
I mean, the acting in it, some of it was great, some of it was not great. The storyline, yeah.
well, who didn't act? Who is here? Hello. Hey. You're
Okay.
a fool. I got a shot off on you, so now I can see you.
Yes, anyway. But the overall story of the Hobbit movies was drawn out, and the whole addition of a love triangle into it just
Oh, it was Garbo.
was awful. And yeah, they messed up the principal villain. Like, he was dead in The Hobbit. It was his son or some family member of him who was the main villain in The Hobbit. And then, just certain things bothered me. But that's just me. I'm sure no one else at all shares the same opinion. And they're having a PvP match. Anyway,
It's very
South,
intense.
how was your
have a
Wednesday?
chest plate. He's like his chances of winning are like 30 times better than me.
Yeah, but you're 30 times better than I am.
I mean, yeah, that's
Neither
fair,
of
but,
us are very good at PvP. You gotta remember that, Corey.
He's not doing half bad, but like, except he hasn't landed a single shot on me.
Okay, then.
Neither have you.
You were saying something?
Yes. South, how was your Wednesday? You did some finals last week? Was it? Hello, phone. Now live on your channel?
Deploy.
No way, dudes. Did you know I'm live on my channel right now?
No clue, man.
Yeah. Like, how did they know this thing?
Get wrecked.
I was trying
Well
to.
played. Oh, they're equipping all of your gear.
That's no good.
Yeah.
That just lagged out on me.
Burnt to a crisp. Crispy bacon.
See, you're way better than I am.
And I did
Crispy
that with
chicken.
a trackpad too. Just want to throw that out there.
Well, my mouse got stuck on my keyboard.
And the sun was in his
Oh, there's
eyes.
the mouse getting stuck. Oh, too bad. No, I'm just kidding.
No, like legitimately, my mouse got stuck on my keyboard.
I'm actually
Yeah,
very
definitely.
happy with that battle because if it taught me one thing, it's that I still have my ability to find invis people instantly. Because I knew you were there, like, without even seeing you in the slightest.
No, well, I had my sword out. when
Well,
I
not.
went in
I
front
don't
of
think
you.
initially. I think I saw the particles.
Yeah, the
You were holding something, and then I saw the particles, and I was like, "There's an invis person here," and my like ancient training kicked in because I used to fight invis people all the time, so I got really good at like figuring out where people were.
Well, I'm Muppet. New courses this week. I have to
Ow.
go.
Ow.
I have
Ow.
to go to
Chill.
in-person school like a quarter of the time now. Okay.
Chill.
My brain had problems reading that sentence.
Chill.
Everything else is still online. A
Damn
quarter
it!
of the time isn't bad. The
he
high
will die
school
by my hand. It's
here.
inevitable.
Oh, come
That
on,
is
man.
true. The high school here,
Okay, now
they
I
were
feel better.
doing 2 days a week.
Sorry, I was trying to hit the zombie, not you.
2 days a
Sorry.
week, and then in person and 3 days online, which worked.
I have a present for you too.
And I don't know if they're still doing that. I think they still are. I don't know. My Wednesday was all right. I mean, I showed up to work and I didn't have to
Why
wait.
don't my head snap?
Because on Monday our truck was 4 hours late. I didn't actually have to wait. It showed up as I showed up, and then we had.
Wait, hold on. Were you strength pot that whole time?
Yes.
Okay, that's redonk.
And then we had
That's so cheating.
48,000 pounds
Bruh.
of salt show up,
Whoa, was that a trident?
which is exciting.
Probably.
There's a trident on me.
And yeah, I
no,
was
me,
busy.
me. No, mine. Oh, bro. Dude, totally mine. 100%
Yeah, I
mine.
don't ever use those things.
Be gone.
I don't ever use them because I don't know how to use them.
Keep
And I
people
don't.
just like.
And then I got home about 2 hours ago, actually, and ate dinner.
Well, when I went to go kill you the second time,
That was my
be
day
gone.
off. And then I've been removing sand for the better part of the last 2 hours, so yeah, it's been an experience.
I should have used the strength when I killed you the second time. I didn't. See, I made the potion brewer so I could actually use it.
I don't think
And
I've
I've
ever
never
used strength potions.
I made invisibility potions. I used strength and regeneration, and you still beat me easily, but I've never.
Well, that
Hey,
second
Zero.
time there was nothing I could do. I just.
Yeah,
So-
you just
I
hold
tried.
your-
I tried
Okay.
to juke,
Okay.
but I just. couldn't.
Okay, we're gonna talk about how I'm streaming, okay, and they're off killing each other, and I'm just here mining
That
sand.
was like such a good battle, man. Like, oh, bro.
You missed out. You should have come and spectated.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm a great content creator.
To be fair, the zombies got the last kill on you, so there's that.
So you all got to hear them fight.
Yes.
This world, yeah, yeah, it's almost been up for a year. I've almost been playing for a year. It's just 10
Really?
days short.
Wow.
And that's just my Guardian farm that I'm finally getting to because I need Dark Prismarine desperately.
Hey,
Um,
what's an OP trident again? How many what are the enchantments you need for a good trident?
Riptide or Channeling.
Yeah, but like, what are the other ones? Mending and breaking, and then
Um,
impaling, and then what else? Is there anything else?
Impalings for crossbows.
What?
I'm pretty
It is?
sure. Is it? No, it's piercing for crossbows, impaling for tridents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just.
Ha! See, I do know.
I ran out of Dark Prismarine for my roof. Anyway, if I can land. There's no door on this side. Be smart. I think we need to go. Let me just hop down here really quick. And there's I'm confused and turned around. I've never. I know I have an ender chest in this building somewhere. Probably.
There's like an ender chest in almost every building.
I mean,
Imagine
that's
going
what I
for a sham.
try for, but I
Absolute
guess
crap.
I don't know where I put an ender chest. Okay. Okay. I think actually no. Now that you mention it, I do know where I put the ender chest in this building. I smart. There we go. Any places the shulker box so we can't actually open it. So loyalty 3
Oh, loyalty. That's what I need. I
loyalty
knew there
3
was
and
another
breaking 3 impaling 5 and mending.
This doesn't work. Something's broken.
one. And then Riptide or channeling.
And then Riptide or channeling. I don't think loyalty works with
Dang it.
Riptide though.
Something's
What?
wrong.
No, it doesn't work with because you move along with Riptide, so there's no sense for
Oh.
your trident to come back to you. Anyway,
thought
what are you saying now,
channeling-
Bubbles? Channeling is lightning in thunderstorms.
This machine doesn't work
What do you mean?
completely. It doesn't export when you put bottles in there. Like it should if I put a bottle in there, it should go right into the chest.
You put a bottle into this chest right here?
No.
No,
If you-
into the hopper?
If you put a bottle right now into the brewing stand, it should go directly into the chest because there's nothing being brewed.
Well, your hopper is locked.
Yes, but it should have unlocked. It should be unlocked right now because there's nothing in the oh, there is. That's the problem. There's scaffolding in the stupid thing.
Oh. I think Riptide is better, to be honest, because loyalty don't come back if you yeet it into the void. That is true. Riptide is better than channeling because you can use it to fly and like move around. Channeling is very specific because you don't often get thunderstorms. But it's how I have brown mushrooms and how I got a charge creeper, which definitely ended well for me.
So I don't need anything else.
Oh, look, my Viking
Yeah, I
fish.
don't need anything else. Oh, I don't need anything else. Okay, cool.
You don't?
I'm going to get a OP trident.
Yeah, I need to
Hit up,
put my mushrooms somewhere, and my pandas, and my
Where the
brown
heck did all my
mushrooms,
anvils go? That's
and
something that I've lost.
vines. I gave you
Hey, if
like a
anyone's got
dozen
bunch of
anvils.
on them, let me know.
I gave you so many anvils.
I know. I'm like, they're gone.
Yeah, you're. I
I
don't
have no
know.
idea, but I'm gonna leave because it's my bedtime and I
It
have
is.
to get up way too early tomorrow.
Good
Yes.
fight. See
Yeah.
you later.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.
Bye, not bubbles. All right. This is my island map so far. I was doing something. I don't know. I'll remember as soon as I've flown back. You need anvils.
I got them. I found
Okay,
them. They were
you-
in my ender chest.
Really? Wow. Wow. Yeah, you can go really fast, really just crazy with riptides and rain. It's so
beautiful.
much fun.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I need to go back to removing this sand because I have a farm that needs to be built here. And we only have one wall left. Oh, right. Sponges. That's what I needed. Do I have my sponges on me, actually? They aren't in there. Where would they be? This box? Okay, and there's a stack of sponges. That'll have to do. I never, ever remember where I put things. In, like the things like sponges. I remember where I put most things, but not like sponges, because sponges are just kind of not used very often by me. But that's me personally. Alright, we just need to finish removing the sand, and then we gotta drain the water underneath. And then I think you know what we gotta do. Who are you gonna call? Oh dear. I messed that up. What do you use to trade for emerald? I have a pumpkin and melon farm, which is how I got my emeralds. Another really good one is, what are they? What are they called? My mic's way too close to my face. There, that's better. Who is it that trades 1 iron per emerald? Because that's also really good. I think that's Toolsmiths. That's a really good trade once you get an iron farm running, which I do have one. That's ridiculous because I never seem to use iron. I have a full shulker box of it. So yeah, pumpkins and melons, safe bet because you can get them early game. They aren't too much effort to create, especially if you use El Mango's design with the pistons and note blocks. And then farmer villagers give you golden carrots, which are the best food in the game. And I eat them almost exclusively because I have a balanced diet in Minecraft.
Dude, I just realized that was so dumb of me because I'm up in your pigman farm or whatever, and sometimes those pigmen just spawn. I
Yeah.
totally could have died.
Yeah, you really could have. Also, I converted all those blaze rods we got, and it wasn't enough. I need to go back and get a lot more.
I think I've got like 40 or something.
If you use the data
If you
pack that
want.
makes wool into string, you can farm Fletchers. Or use wool for shepherds. Yeah, that isn't a thing. I do run data packs on this world for things like heads. Mods will drop heads, players will drop heads, wandering traders will trade heads, which are mini blocks, and what other ones am I running? The Hermitcraft, brain not working. The Hermitcraft armor stand data pack, which honestly I never use, but it's there in case I ever do. And because these are all vanilla tweaks, which is Xumavoid's thing. I feel like there's other ones that I'm running. Oh, anti-Enderman griefing, because I just really don't like that, and I've been playing on this world before that was an option.
Isn't there a game rule for that, or is there not?
I think so. I think they added it.
I can't remember if there is or not.
I don't think wool into string is cheating. It's just I also have a mob farm that produces me ridiculous amounts of string. So yeah, I have a lot of wool and string, and I never use them. But I never really thought about trading them to villagers. That's a new thing. Yeah, I haven't ever messed around with a Fletcher because I kind of find them useless in most cases. But yeah, that is a thing, I guess. Hello, phone. Why are you dinging? Oh, a coworker's texting me. Okay, that's great.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Coworker's texting me.
Oh.
I'm gonna silence my phone now. All right, we got one more wall of sand to take down, and then this guardian farm is close to being completely removed, dewatered, drained, whatever it's called. Anyway, what did you do today, Corey?
I finished a book. Been reading A Hero with a Thousand Faces by Joseph Campbell for like the last, I don't know, month or two. And I just finished it today. It was not as bad as I thought. I mean, it wasn't as bad as it was.
Well, okay then.
I wouldn't hashtag recommend, but it wasn't awful, you know. Very, very heavy reading. But yeah.
Is it a novel or a true story or?
No. Like
Or like something an English nerd would like?
so yeah, something in English or like not even an English nerd, more like a story person. Um, it's his basic argument is that throughout history, all of history, every culture's myth, and like uh, personification of like a hero or whatever, I can't think of the word. They're all the same basically, or at least there's a common pattern throughout all of them. And he calls it the monomyth, and it's basically this thing that transcends culture and time itself or whatever, because you've got all these different, the Greeks and the Mayans and whatever, and the Native Americans, and they have all these different crazy tall tales, but they all really are similar, and they really are. Like that is his whole point of the story, is to like lay it out that they are similar, because he'll be like, here's the common theme between this person, So I mean, it's a really revolutionary book in that respect. Like a lot of English people will be like, oh my gosh, yeah, that was like hugely revolutionary. But the reason I didn't like it was because he lumps like Christianity and like the Bible in with like everything else or whatever, and he like makes a point to be like, yeah, no, that's not special, when it is, But anyway.
Yeah. That's something. I mean, it is
it's a
true
good book.
that like a lot of mythologies are almost identical,
Well, I mean, and like I don't think I mean, yes, but it's also like when you read his book, when you read all the references that he gives and like the reasons why they are similar, it's like, dang, they are way more similar than you think they are.
I mean, everyone
Some of
knows
it's a
Greek
little
and
bit
Roman are
stretching, but
similar because the Romans
yeah,
stole it from the
they just
Greeks.
rip each other off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, this is like thousands of years ago, ancient myths and cultures and whatever that like literally have never talked to each other ever. They somehow have the same stories, or very similar stories. And it's not even really, his argument isn't that like all the stories are the same. It's more like, here is, if you look at all the stories, here is the common threads between them all. Like here is what ties them all together, kind of thing.
I see.
So I just realized that your pigman farm is like not complete on the bottom. Like, there's 2 pillars that go down to the very bottom layer.
Did you just realize that?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
Huh.
Like many things. Like any interior. That's
So
not
anyway,
true.
I'm glad that I finished that book. It was kind of very tedious, and like I said, it was like
It
was
really
good,
sounds
but
like
it
a
was also just
textbook.
really heavy. I'm not even. It's a textbook. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much a textbook. But I was reading it for fun.
Not to brag or
Yeah.
anything.
So, nah. Yeah. No, I'm not really bragging. It wasn't like that fun. I
Yeah.
look forward to
well,
what I'm gonna read next. Put it that
you
way.
know what what is it? I think it's I Am Very Smart subreddit is.
No, but
It's
I should be on there.
It's basically a bunch of people who think they're better than others for
Yeah.
stupid reasons. Like, I read a 1,200 page book for fun. I'm like, I've done that many times in my life. And like they'll try to make themselves better than other people, which is
Yeah.
why it's just fantastic. And then they get roasted, which is what people like that deserve.
But yeah, anyway, like I wasn't trying to brag or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would I recommend it? Like only if you like really like that kind of stuff, and if you really want to like read it. I don't know.
Hello, Drowns. Okay, there's...
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
next I'm gonna read either The Old Man and the Sea or Little Women.
Ugh. Old Man in the Sea is so bad. I hate it. It just... no.
I'm actually really looking forward to that one. I really love Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, but like, cut the
Okay,
stupid
no spoilers,
line.
no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers.
You haven't read it before?
No, I've never read it before.
Whoa. Have you read...
I got it for Christmas.
Have you read Little Women before?
No, but I really want to read that one too.
Okay, that one's good.
Yeah. Have you seen the Greta Gerwig movie from? I think it was 2019, the most recent Little Women adaptation.
No.
Dude, so good. Like, oh my gosh, it was so good.
I see. Yeah.
And I'm not. I mean,
I'm
like, I'm not
not.
one to be like, oh my gosh, I really want to watch like chick flick period pieces or whatever. But
Any of the Jane Austen
I have seen.
adaptations.
No, I'm not even kidding you. I've seen all of them because my
Same.
mom and my sister love them to death. So I've seen
The
all of them.
have
I
you,
can
how many
quote most of
times have
them.
you seen the 8-hour Pride and Prejudice
Yep, seen
one?
it like twice or 3 times now. It's
That's
redonk.
that's all.
They much prefer the I think it's 2005 with the friggin' Keira Knightley,
Uh,
and that one's really good. I actually do enjoy that one.
my mom has. I've seen that 8-hour version. I don't know, 7 to
That's the
10
one that's
times
like
now.
split up between like
Yes,
5 or 6 different movies or whatever. Yeah,
it's four. Well, it's 4 discs that make
4
up
discs.
Pride and Prejudice,
Sure. Yeah.
and it's really. I haven't watched it in a few years because of course I haven't. But
I don't think it was that. It was actually pretty
it's
good, but it
it's
was.
I have never also read Pride and Prejudice, but that's
I've read a little bit of Jane Austen. I did it for a course once. It was only like a couple chapters.
she
Of
isn't my
Emma.
favorite female author from that period. Yeah, I'm not gonna
I think
lie.
it's just hard because it's an you could get away with a lot more exposition back then, and nowadays
Yes.
people just don't have the attention span for that. So you have to either really, really be into it, or you really have to be into
Yeah.
it.
That 8-hour it's a beautiful piece on a period, and it's like insanely period correct, but like
Oh yeah,
it's 8 hours.
and it gets like like nicks every single detail from the book. Pretty much spot on for the most part.
Yeah. From what I know. Okay.
I definitely prefer the 2000. I think it's 2005. I want to say I always think it's 2008, but it's not. I think it's 2005, the one with Keira Knightley. That one is really good. I do enjoy that one. But anyway, the Little Women that came out, I think it was last year, or like it was either 2019 or 2020. I don't remember. So good. Like that's probably one of my favorite like chick flick period dramas now.
I see.
Very
I have
well done.
killed 260 shulkers, so I've got a lot of shells, but then we also do have double shells on, just because I use a lot of shulker
Yeah, that's
boxes.
kind of hacking.
It's really not.
I don't think Hermitcraft does that.
Yes they do.
They do not.
They do. Do you know
Really?
how many shulker boxes the Hermitcraft server goes through?
Yeah, I know that.
So yeah, they really
Huh.
they do that.
I thought it was straight survival.
They used to. Well, no, they've got data packs like the heads and all
I mean,
that.
I know like the fun, yeah, like the fun
And
data packs.
you
or
can
whatever, but-
only one person has to sleep on the world, and they do the
Well, that's a
shulker
game rule
boxes.
now, actually.
It is now, but they've been doing it for years.
That's true.
And then they have the no Enderman griefing because they just had Enderman grief. I think it was season 3 where Enderman just took everything.
I started watching Hermitcraft in like season 6, I think.
I started in season 4.
They're on season 7 right now.
Yep.
Right?
They're in season
Yeah, I
7.
started in season 6.
Season 6finity ended, I mean, like, almost a year ago now. Can you believe that? And Sahara was
Oh, dude, I forgot.
a great store. It had no problems whatsoever.
Except for it was
with-
never stocked.
Yeah. Supply was never there, so demand was never there. I should really be using torches right now because that's gonna spawn some things. Why didn't I came up here to grab torches and I didn't. But yeah. I probably have 50 or 60 shulker boxes. Well, I've got 27 in my ender chest alone, so that
I've never understood using that many. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a builder or whatever.
yeah, it's a builder
just-
thing.
That's way too many for me. I literally can get by with like not even like I don't know 1 or 2. That's like a bare minimum. I probably want like, I think the most I've ever like constantly used was like a dozen or so. I kept them on a wall, and
Yeah.
I had like each of them filled up with like a different material or whatever that I needed,
Yeah,
or like
but
a different
you
resource or
also,
something.
well, like you said, you're a builder, and you also haven't. I don't think you played on a world as extensively is the right word as this. I don't think.
Not a survival world.
Yeah, where you would have all the supplies in the world. You know.
I would actually. I don't know. I don't know. I would. I don't know. That's a good question. I want to say that my creative world that I have, I probably logged more hours than this, but I don't know. 'Cause that was
Uh,
way back. I mean, I've had the world. I've had the world for a decade or so
yeah.
now. Not like a full decade, but like I don't know, 7 or 8 years now. And
Oh.
then two, that was back. I played it mostly back when I like didn't have. I had all the time in the world on my hands, so I was like literally playing
Oh
like
yeah,
4 hours a day.
those
I had
good
nothing else.
days.
Yeah, yeah. Like it was like wake up, do school. Once I finished, it was Minecraft for the rest of the day until I like, had to go to bed. So like 4 or 5 hours plus every single day, no questions asked, no cap or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah. Um.
But to be honest, the build sucks. I mean, the build doesn't suck. It's very bland.
Well, it's
Compared to
you, and you know, it was you expressing yourself in whatever way you wanted to.
Yeah.
And
Put
like
it this way,
Minecraft's
I wish I
changed a
could have
lot
done it a lot
in
differently. Yeah.
in you know.
Dude, you don't know how many times I updated stuff because like updates broke stuff. Like I used to be
Ugh.
so big into like command blocks. I knew how to command stuff for them like pretty well. And I've had to like fix my commands like 4 times throughout like all the years or whatever because they keep changing data tags or like how commands are specified or whatever. Yeah. But redstone's broken too and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a fun little world.
Yeah. That was a lot of mobs. Okay. That's why you light these things up when it's the only spawnable space within
Where are you right now?
at the Prismarine house, Wonder House.
Oh.
That's where I've been this entire time. Cuz it's a lot of fun, you know. We're gonna just
What's the Prismarine Wonder House? The one you've been working on?
yeah,
I'm here. I don't see you anywhere.
I'm underneath the floor.
Oh.
Removing the water down here because it'll impact rates.
What?
What?
I'm so confused. Not the potion at Prismarine House thing?
Oh no, no, the Prismarine Wonder
Oh.
House is the Guardian Farm, and I've literally never called it that before, so I understand your confusion.
Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking house, and I'm like, dude, I'm over like at the potion farm. I'm like,
Oh.
beneath the floorboards because you're moving the water for spawn rates for the potions. I'm like, what the frick? And you're like, what, man? Okay.
What sort of stuff are you smoking?
I know. I'm like, bro.
Oh, no, that's not what's going on. I'm about to do the best part about using sponges.
Oh wait. I want to be there.
Okay,
Let me turn up my sound. I'm coming there right now.
okay.
If I can find it. I think I remember where it is. Yeah, it's over here. I found it.
Hi. I'm just gonna throw some things up
Wow,
the
this
edge.
is like done. Holy crap.
Yeah.
This wasn't like this last episode, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Dang, way to go.
Hours of my life, man. Alright.
I miss when Netherrack looked like this.
Yeah, Corey is one of them OG peoples who uses the
I use the I will not go to the new pack.
yeah.
Frick that.
I'm gonna go down here because it's flat and you know, relatively safe. Are you ready, Freddy?
Wait, give me a couple.
Okay.
Let me get in on this.
Yeah, you can get on this.
Yeah. You first. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Yep.
S-
It's amazing. It's the best change to Minecraft ever.
Is that a recent change?
Fairly, I believe.
Have you already gotten that chest over here in this little thing?
Is there still
Or
a
is there no
chest?
chest? I don't think there is a chest. Do you break the chest when you go?
I might have
Chest?
broken the chest. I probably
Oh.
came down here early game and was like, oh, a chest. I left the gold though. Priorities. And
I'm
then
lagging so much.
the netherite,
Bruh.
the mine is
Dude.
right over there.
Oh,
In case you're wondering.
I can't fly. I physically cannot fly.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
okay.
Don't call it user error. It is not
TP to
user
me.
error. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Oh, okay. I forgot
Yeah,
this
30
portal
hours.
is stupid.
Why does it link up back somewhere else?
It spawns a portal hovering above the ocean. I think this is the second time, or this is like the third or fourth time, honestly, that I've broken this.
Yo.
Whee! So yeah, I'm just working on the waters, as you do. Oh, I missed.
So what's your hope for these rates?
Well, I'm doing this primarily for Dark Prismarine and Sea Lanterns. Why do you do this?
Fly with my Riptide.
Okay. So I think I have picked a farm design. And I'm hoping that it'll be, you know, probably 2,500 drops an hour. That's on the low end. I feel like that's really low. I feel like we could do better. I don't know. I think it's like 10,000 drops an hour because you're killing them yourself, and that includes fish then. But yeah, I'm not too sure. There's a wandering trader here.
Kill it.
Do I want any of these? No, I don't.
Is South still in the chat? Or is he gone?
I don't know. He hasn't spoken anything recently. Die, you foul. I don't know. Come on. I don't know where the hitbox on this man's is. I can see the particle effects. Okay. We got him. Is South still in the chat? I don't know. Okay, let's remove more water. I feel like I've done this before. Do you remember when sponges weren't a thing? That's bedrock though, I think. Yeah, sponges didn't work in bedrock. That was a while ago though, I think. Ooh, editing for a video, that's exciting. Is it like a project, school project, or a fun project? South. Cause like a school project, that's okay, but like a fun project? That's where it's at. Hello. Die now. Also, hose breaking sponges. Great change. Love it. Okay, let's just keep on keeping on. We're getting there. I think 3 out of the... I think there's 10 or 12 sections. Oh, so I'm blind. Which isn't far off. 33 and 22. That makes 55. So I hope there's 9 here. No, not a school project. Ah. That is quite the name for a project. Also, all the fish drowned. And I'm fine with that. We're gonna claim all this sand back real quick. Dry ocean bed. That's what this is. Anyway, what are you up to now?
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing. Wow.
I've been flying around and destroying the durability in my Elytra, and been playing with my newfound trident.
I mean, there's...
Because Pog.
Yeah, why not? I don't need to do rid of the sand. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's not
Have you ever
remove
done
any
the
more of the sand.
Enderpearl trident trick thing with the Riptide?
Doesn't sound familiar, so probably not.
You Riptide with your trident, and then while you're in the like whooshing motion or whatever, you throw an Enderpearl. You like switch to an Enderpearl immediately, and it'll just like skyrocket catapult you like I don't know, how long it is, like 1,000 blocks or a couple hundred or whatever. Way more than you can get with a regular Enderpearl, basically.
That
Yeah.
sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Wait, when we did that scaffolding nonsense, was that on camera?
Yes. Why?
Was it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
No, I thought it was after the stream.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it was on camera.
Hmm,
Maybe I'm just dumb, but
maybe I'm misremembering. That was Monday, right?
yes,
Okay.
because Dream's video came out like Saturday or something.
Yes. Well, I watched an interesting video on Dream.
Tell me it wasn't one of the he cheats in his manhunts.
No, it was the speed run
Oh,
issue.
he cheats in the speedruns? Yeah, no, it's dumb.
It was a
He
statistician
doesn't cheat.
who was going through the probability of things
Mhm.
happening, and it was
7.5 bajillion trillion or whatever.
I don't know, the odds of the amount of blaze powder and ender pearls was like
Yeah.
3 times 10 to the 22nd, which is a lot of zeros.
He doesn't cheat. Like, when you just throw it out, he doesn't cheat.
I see. I have no idea, and I also don't have a bone to pick in this fight, so I don't really care. It was just an interesting application of statistics. Which makes me sound like a massive nerd, and I'm... probably a massive nerd.
Dude, I think I did the trident trick, actually.
That's good.
I just shot from... Yeah, I think I did it. I just shot from the right side of your island or whatever on the shore. I'm like halfway to the Guardian farm.
That's pretty far, man. I feel like I had more sponges than this. Advanced mathematics are very interesting things. It's just not applicable to most jobs. If I'm being honest.
I think it's my job.
Well, that's because you use words and not numbers.
Mm-hmm. Words make more sense.
Do they, though? English is kind of
Dude, I just
nonsensical.
realized... Wait, where are you?
I'm coming back from the nether right now. What'd you just realize?
Come here.
Where is here?
Actually, you know, do you have shaders on right now? Because it's probably
No.
not gonna, you're not going to be able to see
No,
it.
I do not
really?
have
Okay,
shaders.
come back.
I normally don't build with shaders or play with shaders because frames.
Dang it, it's turning day and it's sucking and it's not fudge.
I don't know where
Back
are you?
quicker. I'm at the Guardian farm.
Okay.
Dude, you literally cannot see it. It's gotta be night. Never mind, I'll show you later.
Okay. Hi.
Yo. Do you ever listen to music while you're streaming?
While I'm streaming? No, because the stream would actually pick it up because
Oh.
I'm not a smart person when it comes to this. I have, you know, royalty-free music does exist. It's just good royalty-free music. Then again, I'm a bit of an oddball when it comes to music because I don't have like a set taste. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for, you know? My FPS is like 2 with any shader. I feel that.
Is that south?
No.
Oh.
That is a 0. I normally, like right now I'm getting 143 frames because I'm not next to my base. My base, I get sub 60 at best. This is with Optifine as well because you can't play Minecraft without Optifine on Java if you intend to play with massive contraptions or just a lot of entities, which is my case. Isn't that right?
Yep.
I have a lot of item frames and nonsense everywhere. So I get about 143 here. If I were to turn on shaders, I'd get probably 40-ish, which is a massive drop. And if I go to my base, I'm getting like 20. Well, that was delightful. That's all
It's
done. It is raining. I can hear it. / weather clear. If I did actually do that, by the way, I think he would murder me.
I mean, I probably wouldn't die because I'll just be flying.
No, I think you would murder me for getting rid of the rain. Like I have. Don't worry. It went over your head. Don't worry about it, sunshine. I have rain turned off in Optifine, so you still get the splashes and the sound and all that, but like you can actually see things when it compresses
The
to
only
YouTube.
reason I understand that is because of like bitrate compression or whatever.
Yes, bitrate
But
compression.
if you were just playing normally, I would totally keep it back on because it's so pretty.
It does look good with shaders. Then again, shaders make everything look better. I can't place things to save my life. That's what we're finding out today. Let's go. There's... Why can't you say XD? I don't know. Did somebody add banned words? Because I think there's a way to ban words. I don't remember. It's been a while. I know I used to get spammed with Hue, so I banned that word.
Spammed with what?
Hue, H-U-E.
What?
Yeah, I never tried to understand it, Corey. Um,
Oh.
but people would just come
See,
in
I'm
the
a
stream
word
and just
person. I'm
spam
like,
it.
why? Why would they say that?
I don't know. They just did. They would come on the stream and then just
Dude.
spam that. And I'm like,
They
nope.
seriously need to fix shields and tridents. What the heck?
Right. YouTube autocorrects to emojis. It turns into an emoji. Ah, right. I see what you're saying. And South has the answer. South always has the answer.
South coming in clutch.
So you're saying that I could go over here and go like, I don't know, and that would be, yep, okay. I never use emojis. It just,
sad man. No, I'm just kidding.
it just, like, if I want to convey emotion, you write words that convey emotion. Instead of a semicolon and a P.
You gotta use them tastefully.
Obviously. You gotta use everything tastefully. Okay, okay. You can fly. I believe in you. You can fly even better now.
Hi. Dude. Guess what's coming out tomorrow that I like only found out I mean I knew it was coming out, but I didn't know it was actually coming out tomorrow, and I was like, holy crap, it's already coming out.
What is?
Flippin' Little Nightmares 2.
Little Nightmares 2.
I'm
Why do I know that name? And why
You've
can't I
probably
picture
seen
it?
the gameplay back from 2017. It's the little girl in the yellow coat, and it's a horror game, kind of a side scrollery, but it's 3D. Is ringing any bells?
Yes.
Yes. It's like super creepy, kind of horror, a little bit of a side scroller, but you can go. It's a little bit 3D. Called Little Nightmares, and the main character is in this little yellow coat. You never see her face.
Ah.
Called Little Nightmares. Super good, super freaking good game. But it's so short. It's so gosh dang short. Like people finish it in like a couple episodes when they like live stream it or whatever.
That's a shame.
Yeah, no, like it's like a couple hours.
I
long game.
actually need to make more torches. This has not happened in a long time.
Wow. Yeah, the second one's coming out tomorrow.
That's
And
exciting.
I knew it was coming out or whatever, but like it was supposed to come out like later last year or whatever, but because of
They pushed it back
Thing.
because
Yeah,
of
they pushed it
Thing.
back.
Like they should have done with another game that we will not mention. But it's a big game. Like a really big game that probably should have been delayed. Probably.
What was the big game? Cyberpunk?
Yeah. They really should have delayed that game.
Oh, sick.
Because now people have the... Okay.
But anyway, I'm broke. I don't know if I'll be able to buy it, and if I do, I'd probably want to buy the first one too to play it myself, because I've only ever seen playthroughs of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Aren't jobs great?
Yep. Trying to get one.
Isn't finding a job great?
No.
Okay, I just killed like a million things, and look, my inventory's full of a million pieces of garbage. Okay. All my sponges belong to me. They're beautiful. So I don't think we'll have time to actually build the farm on camera.
Probably not.
Probably not. But we're getting there. I dropped one. Okay, where's my final sponge? No, I lost a sponge.
Do you have an Enderman farm or no?
I do not.
Oh.
I know, right? But I haven't really had a need for ender pearls.
Fair.
So there's that. I would create an ender just to have a wither kill them. Because black ink is such a pain.
Wait, what?
So, how modern Wither Rose farms work? Modern. Current Wither Rose
Wither
farms?
Rose.
Yeah, you know, creating an ender by a portal in the end, and then spawning a Wither and trapping him. Yeah. Guardian farm makes more XP anyway. Well, I'm not doing the Guardian farm for XP, but yes, Guardian farm is better. Look, I found my final
Will that
sponge.
make more XP than the gold farm, you think?
No. Well,
Really?
the rates on the
Pretty much
gold
impossible.
farm is pretty high already, so I don't think.
Get wrecked.
Where is he?
He's right here. He's mine.
Okay, you got his head.
Dang it.
I
I was about to say channeling Trident Pog,
but the thing with the gold farm is you really don't have to do anything. With this farm, you're killing them yourself, and you know, you're taking durability hits on your armor and your tools. Because thorns. But you can get rates on these farms ridiculously high. Also, I like how I have random pillar scaffolding going up into the heavens. Thank you for that. I'm gonna sleep. The Enderman farm is for people who don't have sponges to make a guardian farm. Yes, that is true. Why is there a chicken here?
where?
Look. He came from my island.
Whoa, dude, go. Go off, dude.
Why? You're a
What a
dumb
pleasure.
chicken.
No, dude, he's like migrating. Chill, man.
He's like migrating.
Come on, dude. Come on over.
He's, yeah. You're gonna drop him into the hole, aren't you?
He's
Bye
a permanent
bye.
resident now.
He is. And he's probably gonna wander into the basement. And be even more permanent. Wow. I have to go through the portal again. We're getting really close. Like, really close. Like, so close I can taste it.
Wait, you mean like put the sponges down in the portal again? You mean?
Yes.
Are you like doing that without me?
Well, you didn't
Can
come
you not?
around the second
I'm literally
time.
coming out.
Okay.
No, I don't. You didn't say anything.
I'm right down
Holy
from the
lie.
portal. I'm right down from the portal. Right down from the portal. Hi. That's,
I'm here.
hi.
Oh shoot! I just looked at Enderman like totally unintentionally. Look at that. How are
Okay.
you not dead? Alright.
Because
Where are
he's
you?
magic.
Oh, it's magic.
Yes. One, okay.
Where are you?
Hi, I'm right here. Hi.
Yeah, slap him down.
There we go.
So beautiful.
one of my coworkers was like, "You should learn how to play Through the Fire and Flame." I'm like, "Yeah, I really should." You know what
I
you
don't
know what that is,
is.
right? You've
No,
heard
I
it.
don't.
I
I think I've heard it. Yeah.
it's a theme to some 90s show, I think. But
Oh.
it's
Oh, it's a
super
song. I thought it was like a video game
Oh,
for
no.
some reason.
No. Because we're talking about because I got a new piano, you know,
Yeah.
as you know. And I've
Yeah.
learned some songs on it. And some new songs. And then like he just out of the blue was like, "Oh, you should learn how to play Through the Fire and Flames." I'm like, that song is insanely complicated.
The reason, sorry, the
Well,
reason I quit piano lessons was because they kept assigning me just garbage that I just did not want to learn how to play. And I get it. It was like, okay, this one is like, it was for stylistics or whatever, but like, they just didn't have anything that I really wanted to play because I wanted to play obscure stuff. So I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm just gonna learn all the obscure stuff I want.
yeah.
And I honestly, like, I mean, I appreciate like taking piano lessons and like learning.
Well,
the
it
basics, 'cause I don't
it
think I
helps
would've
with
ever had
music
that.
theory, and then you can apply that to songs, you
Yeah.
know.
I don't think I would have ever like taken the time to learn it myself without having someone tell me, okay, you're gonna learn the song now, you know, or at least
Well,
just
yeah.
the basics. But once I got the basics down, I'm like, I'm so glad that I just quit learning whatever songs they threw at me and just started learning what I wanted to learn, because I feel way more invested just playing the stuff that I want to actually play.
Yeah, that's the thing. I took piano lessons for 12 years.
Okay.
And part of that is because it's a school credit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
So
I don't
it's on my
think I got any credit for
transcript.
that.
And partially because I pretty much didn't practice for at least 6 of those years.
Same.
Which I feel like a lot of people who did piano lessons when they were young
You gotta love
can
it.
relate
Yeah,
to.
no, you gotta love. It was towards the end that I just kind of slipped out, and I think that was the reason that I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna quit. Is just because they kept assigning me songs, and I just would never play them or practice them, and then like an hour before the lesson, I'd be like, oh frick, I need to learn this song. Been there, done that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, my piano teacher,
I
which
show
is
up and-
she's still the piano teacher for my siblings. At least she will
Who
be.
is she? Well, actually, I'm not gonna ask that.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer
But
that.
I've had like, I don't know. For the 10 years that I've been in piano, I swear I've had like 10 different teachers. We switched all the time, so I've had.
That's
I've seen
another.
my fair
That's
share.
probably another one of your problems. Was you've never had like a consistent person.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that was a problem.
I feel like that would be a problem though,
Why?
because it's like, okay, you're doing a course, okay, and your professor switches 3 times during the semester, and each one's very different. Like, it's gonna affect how you do things.
Yeah, I guess. The way I see it is like I learned something different from each of them or whatever, and I mean, it's not like they. I don't know how to say this or whatever, but like, you know, you play a song for them once, or you play like the hardest song you know for them, and then they know what level you're at, you know. And
Oh, we're placing wet
use
sponge.
the same. I use the same curriculum. I should say that for the most part. So I was going through the same books and the same levels of books or whatever, regardless of which teacher I was doing or whatever. So really, they were just teaching me from the books, you know. But
Yeah.
I learned something different from each of them or whatever.
See,
Some of them sucked. Some of them were great.
my knowledge of
Someone-
music theory
sucks.
has. I struggle to pick out the, you know, to pick out the keys of songs, and now, and it. I mean, to be honest, I never really was good at it, but I've gotten a lot worse, and I'm like, this is kind of important. Could brain work now? And then
My-
it's like, no.
My knowledge of music theory died like immediately after I stopped piano lessons. I do not know how to read sheet music. I can muddle my way through sheet music if I really, really want to learn the song, but otherwise it's gonna I'd much rather.
But
just
you've
memorize it.
learned how to play by ear, right? Or
I'm not really good at it, but like I can. I am so much better at memorizing. Like I memorize stuff. Once I've played a song once, I can play it. You know, I can play a bajillion times after that. You know. Like right now I know 23 songs and I'm just expanding on that, you know. Add another one. I'll memorize it.
I see.
So I'm much more of a, you know, I don't want to like have sheet music in front of me because it's not going to help me or whatever. It's like if I just have played it once, then I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I can read any sheet music. It's just I can't play any sheet music because my fingers.
No, I get that.
Yeah. It's been over 3 years since I was actually, practicing regularly. So I'm learning songs in their basic version now because I'm like, I want to learn them because they're fun songs. But then if they're super basic, so what? And I'll eventually, learn a version that's like really nice and pretty and complicated and show you off,
Mm-hmm.
I also am not playing piano for anyone. I'm playing for myself. So there's that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. If I was ever to teach someone piano, I would definitely say that. Like, play for yourself,
Yeah.
Like if I was the thing that I would do differently that my teachers didn't do is like I would just straight up ask the kid, what do you want to play? Like immediately right off the bat. And there's so much sheet music and stuff out there. We'll find something for you.
Oh yeah.
We'll find it at your level. We're not going to find like something that's ridiculous, like Beethoven or whatever.
Yeah,
Not
like
Beethoven, like Beethoven level. We're not going to do that. But we're also not going to find something basic that's like, just 2 notes. Depending on what they choose, we can find something. But that's something my teachers never did. They were just going off the book. So they're like, you're gonna learn this song called "Flight of the Fly"
Flight of the
or
Bumblebees.
No, not "Flight of the Bumblebees." No. I don't know why that's what came to my head.
I
when
hate
saying
that song. No. I hate "Flight of the Bumblebees."
It's not a pretty song.
It's not a pretty song. And then people are like, the world fastest piano player because he can play the Flight of the Bumblebees in 57 seconds, and I'm like, but it sounds awful. Sure, he can play all the notes.
Awful, but it's just like
okay, there was this guy.
I feel like it's less of a song and more of like just a
it's like a scale. It's like a scale.
Like a scale, like just scale training. Like that's what it sounds like. It doesn't sound like a song. It's just kind of like, you're just playing around.
Yeah.
Practice for the sake of practice.
I watched a video. It was some guy who showed up on the BBC with an electric violin that cost $500,000 nonsense. And he was claiming to be the world's fastest violinist because he could play the Flight of the Bumblebees in like 57 seconds. And so he demonstrated it, and it just sounded like when you speed up a recording 4 times and then everything loses its meaning. Music has timing and measures and beats because that's what gives it its
All right,
beauty.
come to the Guardian farm. It's night.
I'm here. What's up?
Okay. You got a heart there. There. That one's kind of but over here there's like hearts everywhere.
It's for Valentine's Day, okay?
Because of the shadows. I'm like, dude.
It's so cute. And they're gonna watch me kill everything. Yeah, Azero. Like, playing the piano at a basic level is not complicated. You don't have to go sit down on a piano and right away be Mozart and be a prodigy. Writing your first beautiful piece. Yes. Okay. Your first beautiful piece at 7 that, is still famous today. Just if you're going to learn an instrument, you need to learn it for the right reasons, and you need to find out what your reasons are. You shouldn't learn it just because somebody told you to, or because you want to impress people.
What I would recommend is if you've never played piano before, just start learning with just one hand, don't jump right into 2 hands, because it's so difficult for people who don't know piano to put
it takes a lot of mental
harmony together.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't take a lot of mental, but as soon once
it's a lot of hand memory.
You need to learn how to do it once, and then you can just do it a million
Yeah.
times over again. But learning it once is so difficult, and people just try to jump on that for the first time, and I'm like,
We're-
don't do that.
We're going to
Just-
the Nether again, by the way.
Play Let It Go with your right hand, just for the heck of it, and once you feel comfortable with that, then you can work on trying to add the bottom hand.
Yeah, which
But don't just sit down and just try to play the whole
the
thing.
left hand adds a lot of depth into your music, but it's not necessary to get the point across because most melodies are right hand melodies. There are inverted melodies where you play with the left, which is freaky, and then because my right hand is a lot stronger than my left hand, it's always been that way because you learn melodies with your right hand, and I'm right-handed, so I struggle with left hands, complicated left hand bits a lot.
See, I'm like the opposite. I'm so much better with harmony or whatever in the left hand, like 10 times better. My harmonies are so much more complicated. I can play a really complicated harmony really easily, but melodies aren't like particularly hard, but it's like when you get to the really scaly ones, I
Yeah.
suck at those.
The only time melodies are hard is when you're learning a song you've never heard before, which is what happens a lot in music lessons. Give me back my sponge, you stupid thief.
See, that's why I always learn my songs from Synthesizer videos or whatever, because then you can just hear what it's supposed to sound like immediately.
Yeah, but when you're reading off sheet music for the first time and it's a song you're unfamiliar with, it's kind of awkward. Oh, so I don't know how old you are, Zero. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So I don't know if you like have money, but you can pick up a 76 key keyboard ridiculously cheap, and it doesn't even have to be a good one.
Don't get a 76 keyboard, please.
Okay, if you're a learner,
No,
you don't
don't.
need 88 keys.
You need 88 keys.
No.
In the long run, if
In the
you
long
actually
run,
do
yes.
end up picking it up, you are gonna wish that you had an 88
But
key.
here's
and
the
that
thing.
76 key is
If you
garbage.
spend
No
80
offense.
bucks for a 76 key keyboard and then you realize that you don't want to learn, then you're only out 80 bucks versus me. I spent considerably
Honestly,
more.
if I would just say get a real piano, as much as like, because I don't want to say they're a lot cheaper, but they're so much cheaper, and getting it tuned is like about 80 bucks or so.
Pianos are a lot cheaper because they're free. I think I was looking for a keyboard for about a month, and I think I saw, like, no joke, 60 or 70 free pianos. You just move it,
You just move it.
which is nice.
But to be fair, a lot of them are not in good condition. Well, you want to find one that's in good condition, but like 9 times out of 10 it's going to be out of tune. There's so few pianos that are going to be like
Oh yeah,
perfectly in tune.
but a tune isn't
absolutely
expensive.
great condition. No, it's not. That's why I'm like, you could literally just get it, move it, and then tune it and call it a day.
Yeah,
And that you'd be happy with for a long time. Like, that's not going to go anywhere.
and you say you want an
It's
electric
cool,
keyboard. Like I said, they're fairly cheap. You don't have to get a
They're
high-end
cheap,
one. You
yeah.
don't have to get a new one. You don't have to do this or that or this or that. Just get one on like Facebook Marketplace is a great place to find it because if you have Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, you want to experiment with different sounds. Mine, I think, has 3 organs, 5 pianos, a vibraphone,
Okay, let me just
because
throw this out here.
yours has like a million different sounds.
No. The thing I would care about the most in any keyboard, like any keyboard you could get, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that it has like MIDI functionality. If you can plug it into a computer and you can read MIDI, you can chuck that through GarageBand or Ableton. You can chuck it through any music program ever, and you can make that crap sound like a grand Steinway piano, and it's going to be beautiful.
Yes,
So what comes on the piano in terms of sound settings is
cool and all, but
not
like you have an
irrelevant, but it's
infinite
kinda
sounds
irrelevant.
if you have
yes,
MIDI.
as long as you have MIDI. If you don't have MIDI on your key, if you find a keyboard that doesn't have MIDI, that's where I'd be like, okay, don't get that, because you're literally just going to be stuck with whatever loaded on the piano.
Yeah. Also,
my piano has 400 different sounds on it, and I don't ever use any of them.
some of them are weird, like machine guns. Yeah,
to have
each key plays a different pitch of machine gun fire.
It's fun. It's fun.
One
for
of them
kids.
is, I think, like jets.
Kids,
that I saw.
kids love them. Yeah, kids love them. Like they can just play around with those and they'll love it. You know. So if you're gonna, if you got like little kids or whatever in your house or something, go ahead and grab something like that. But for the most part, just get something with mini. That's my recommendation.
Corey, I don't know how old he is, but
Neither do I. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just recommending.
like I've never used MIDI before because
Do it.
honestly, my family didn't have a digital piano until like 2 years ago, and I vastly prefer the feel of a real piano. This one that I've got, it's a digital, and I do like it, and I like the way it feels. It's just I played for 12 years on an actual piano, and then it's kind of an adjustment to click things that are just like not the same. It just
Yeah. No.
and
I get
then I was playing all of my music really loud. Okay. I was playing all my music at like
Nothing
different
happened.
volumes because like my he's 15. Cuz my fingers just were trying to adjust the sensitivity of the keys and they weren't very good.
How old did you say he was?
He's 15.
15. Gotcha. See, I'm the opposite. I learned.
This
on
wall
the-
doesn't have to be back up, by the way.
Oh,
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
I learned on the keyboard that I've got back in like I don't know when I got it, when I was like 7 or something. Let me do some math. It's probably like 2004, 2005 keyboard or whatever. And I learned on that throughout my whole like life. When I went to like lessons or whatever, a lot of my I had a teacher that had a grand, like a really nice
Okay.
sounding grand. That was freaking
Grand
amazing.
pianos, I've never played on one and I really want
Oh,
to.
dude, they're good. Hers wasn't. I mean, actually, I do. Hers wasn't the greatest because she hadn't got it tuned in a while, and there were some sticky keys.
Ooh,
Then she did get it tuned like later on when I was playing with her or whatever. And dude, that thing sounds crazy. Whatever.
yeah.
And then my old church used to have they bought a grand like before we left or whatever, and that's also it's just crazy. But yeah, grands are really nice, but they're really expensive and they take up so much space. Like,
Yeah.
your whole room is a grand.
I
if you put it
actually,
anywhere. There's
I-
no space.
I came across a free grand piano
Really?
that was actually looked like it didn't look like it had been beat on all of its life. It was probably out of tune, and they were like free as long as you come and take it.
As long as you can take it.
And I'm like, oh, if only I had a house.
If you only had space, yeah. No, but like you put that crap anywhere and it takes up the whole room. Like,
Yeah.
The one that I played on in that lady's house, it was in her living room and she had like half a living room because the grand piano took up just everything.
Yeah.
No, they take up a ton of space.
They
Yeah, no,
really
I learned
do.
on a keyboard for the most part. I'd only play regular or real pianos when I like went to lessons or whatever, or if I went to other people's houses. So I was I'm much more used to not having any weight because my piano isn't weighted keys or my keyboard isn't. So I can just glide.
That's
and
why
slip
you're like
all over
your
the place.
your digital piano has to have, the ability to turn off weighted keys. That's why
It's not
you're
that
like
it.
that.
No. It's not that it has to turn off weighted keys. I just want the option to. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I mean. It's not like I'm. But don't mistake me from always wanting to turn it off because I do enjoy weighted keys. They actually make it a little bit easier to play a song because you don't slip as much. Weighted keys, you slip all over the place because it's just easy as heck to hit, things. But weighted keys is more of a workout. It actually hurts my hands to play with weighted keys. Yeah, no, I got a real piano like 2 or 3 years ago now.
Was that a
For my
graduation birthday gift? Okay.
It was a birthday gift. Yeah.
Yeah. I chose a digital piano because of space, pretty much. That's the primary reason that it was digital.
And mine's an upright.
Because I
and
could have saved myself a lot of money and picked up a cheap upright.
Well, you would have saved yourself a lot of money, but you would not save your back.
Yeah. That's why I know people.
Yeah.
My back can't lift anything. That's
Getting
not
mine
true.
into the house was ridiculous. They're way heavier than most
Yes.
people think. Like, there's a reason they're free with moving or whatever, you know. So, but yeah, no,
I
what
actually
I like
saw
to
one
do-
offered where they're gonna pay you $50 if you came and took it away.
Wow, really?
Like,
That's actually
wow.
kind of pog.
We gotta go to another again.
Oh yeah.
We're almost there.
What I like to do is I like to learn my songs on my keyboard because then I can slip around and I can get a feeling for
Yeah,
like
you can have your
uh,
headphones in and no one can hear you make
Yeah,
all
I
the
can have my
embarrassing
headphones in.
mistakes.
I can test it out. I can play, different fingerings and see like what's gonna be best for the song, you know. And then once I've got it down pat and I know what I'm doing or whatever, then I'll go and play it on my real piano because then that's more of like a concert feel, you know. So
Yeah, like
Sorry.
I'm trying to learn Canon D because honestly, it's it's an overused song, but I still do like it.
Yeah.
And you know, I can play the first probably. It's a 4-page song. I can play the first 2 with ease, but then I just like fingers don't want to work after that. And the left hand, it's actually a really easy left hand because it's the same notes over and over and over. I think it's C, G, A. Thinking of notes. E, F, C, and then back to E, and then or F, and then G. It's really simple. And they you hold them for a full measure, and like yeah. And then
Sure.
once I got it down, I get to add pedal. By the way, did I tell you my piano came with 2 pedals?
Which one do you use?
Neither currently, because I was like,
What?
okay, when I brought it home, it was almost midnight. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna set it up real quick, and so I'm like, I'll fix it tomorrow, and I'll put the pedals on and all that, and that was almost a week ago.
I'm missing the part as to like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't have a pedal, I couldn't play like any of my songs for you.
Yeah,
Every single song I know, I need a pedal for it because I do not hold things out for full measures strictly because I literally cannot. Like, the songs that I play, you just can't hold stuff for full measures or you're not going to be able to hit the next note for the most part.
I see.
So I need the pedal for like pretty much everything I know how to play. So
Yeah,
install
like
your pedal, please.
I don't use a pedal terribly often in my music when I'm playing, but that's just because it never was a habit of mine.
Like, I probably overuse my pedal, like, to be fair. But still, I need it. Which one do you think you're going to use? That's really the question.
Depends on the situation and what, you know, because they've got advantages and disadvantages to both. Because I can't the one that you don't like, the actual piano-esque.
I don't not like
pedal.
it.
You just
It's
don't.
just-
It's not your preferred pedal.
I wouldn't prefer it. No.
It has the switch that you can have it sustain always or sustain when you press it. So like when you press it, it could be sustained like normal. All right, so I'll see you in the centennial. And then when you flip the switch, it'll always be on sustain until you press the pedal.
Oh, well, you should be able to do that with your piano regardless. Actually, here's a pro tip. You should try this because my piano works like this. I think mine's a glitch, but you might be able to do yours with yours. When you boot up the piano, hold the pedal down, like before you turn it on, then turn it on.
Yeah.
And then when it's on, it'll be like that, where it's always sustained, and then once you press it down, it basically reverses it. I've never liked playing like that because I always have that problem when I like
messes
go to
with
sit
my
down at the
brain.
piano.
It really
I go to
messes
sit down
with
at the
my brain.
piano, and if I accidentally tap the pedal while it's booting up or whatever, then everything's screwed up, you know, because then it's like that's sustained, so then I have to turn off the piano and turn it back on. But if you want it to be like that, then yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I
I've
don't.
never-
I mean, I understand what use it would have in a song where it's always sustained, and you would just tap it at the end of every measure, you
I
know.
guess.
But I
My
think it
brain
would.
doesn't work
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it would
No.
mess with me, and not in a good way. Well, it's done. There's no more water in this square.
It's done.
It is
Are you gonna get rid of this
beautiful.
whole base or nah?
No. Because guardians can't spawn beneath it. At least not from what I know. So yeah. That's that's
shoot.
that. I am it's almost 2 hours, yeah. It's time, peoples. We're gonna ascend into the sky and say, I hope you liked the stream. Why do you do this to me? Hope you liked the stream. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that down below. Discord's linked below if you want to join and talk to people. I occasionally say things.
What the?
What? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It was so weird.
Okay, we're flying
Okay,
away now.
I didn't do that. That was you. That was definitely you, not me.
Yeah.
This isn't the way I remember.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm in F5, okay?
Oh, I think it's over. Yeah.
Yeah, here we
Okay.
are. Yeah, tune in Saturday for the 100th stream. I'm sure we'll have something special planned then. In theory, there'll be a world download
Up here, over on the sandstone thing.
up here. In theory, there'll be a world download, so you can come on and just see what this all looks like in real life, because it is different. It's a different.
Wait, I might have to go
Vision.
delete some books in my tower before you
Ooh.
do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
And I will leave my gear in a chest. In fact, empty my shulker box and all that, or ender chest for all y'all. And then you can have at it. Let me know if you do anything or if you just look at it. And with that, always remember to dig straight down, and I will see you next time.